G'day guys, so it is review day and boy do I have an awesome little beginner's lockpick set here to review for you today. I have the Southord PXS-14. A little bit of information for you. This was actually the first pick set that the Southord manufactured, and it's still their most popular. Absolutely fantastic. Comes in this beautiful leather case with zipper, so nothing's going to fall out or, come loose on you. And let me quickly pause this, I'll get it all out and we'll go through it all. Alright, so I've got it all out here. Just a quick look at the case. It's a beautiful little leather case, got a little pocket here which your tensioners fit in, and all your picks just sitting in here. You can zip it up. Zipper works nice and smooth, so absolutely awesome little case. Alright, so with your picks, let me just go down here so you can see what's going on. Kind of got these grouped in a way. You get a total of 8 picks, so you get these 3, which I classify as your hooks. You get 3 which are your rakes, then you get 2 for your wafer locks, and you get a little over here is something else that we'll go into in a second. You also get a double-ended tool and 4 tension wrenches. So let's have a look at these. I can pick these up. Alright, so you get these, let me get these in order for you. Alright, so you get 3 straight tensioners. You get a small one and then the other 2 are the same width, so it's about your medium to your large. These 2 most common used, they fit in a lot of the keyways. Smaller one for a bit smaller keyway, and you get 1 which is again the medium size to the large size, which has a single little twist in there, so a little bit more flexible. Absolutely awesome. No rough edges on these at all. They're nicely done, as you can see. So nice little tensioners. You get a short hook, and now I will tell you these are all made from stainless steel and they are 24 thousandths thickness, so excellent for beginners. Also, the other good thing about these for beginners, and I'll just quickly grab a Sparrow's hook to show you. So on top is a Sparrow's hook, and down the bottom is the Southord. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a difference in the thickness along the width along here. The Sparrows, these are 25 thousandths of an inch thick, so 1,000th of an inch thicker than the Southord, but they are a lot thinner along here. They measure, I think it's about 2 mil up here, and then 1.5 to 1 mil just the tip there, down this end. Whereas the Southord is about 3 mil up here, and then thins down to 2 mil towards the tip. Especially excellent for beginners because the amount of, when you put them into the lock and you haven't really got the feel just yet, and I used to do it, really try and push and bully those pins up to the shear line. So these will take a lot of abuse, which I kind of put these through. I was trying to simulate what a beginner would be doing, and they have held up really well. They will need finishing, and I kept one I didn't finish just to show you. So this is unfinished. As you can see, it's got very squared off sharp edges on it, and it's quite rough, so you don't really want to go putting these straight into a lock. I can actually scratch into my nail and scratch bits off. So very, very sharp. You want to hit these with about 600 or 800 grit wet and dry, and then I go up to 1000, then 1200. Just to get a nice smooth, round off those edges so that when you slide it into the lock, all the feedback and the little vibrations and bits you feel is actually from the pins and not from the rough saw-like edges on it. But anyway, that's your short hook. You get what I'd call a postal hook or super high reach hook. So as you can see, I'll finish these off enough so that I could use them, and these I'm really impressed. You get a nice little half diamond, so it contains everything that you need as a beginner. Absolutely awesome beginner set. You get a snake rake, you get a M rake or W rake, whichever one you want to call it. This isn't, I wouldn't classify as a rake. This is more of a kinetic tool because of the very sharp peaks. Unlike a bow guitar, you move it in and out, and you oscillate it up and down to try and break the pins in. This is what I like to refer to as a reverse bump key. So bump key, you normally just insert it, so you're off one pin and then you whack it and use kinetic force to bounce those pins up. This works the same way, but in reverse. You put it into your keyway and then you zip it out as fast as you can to really bounce those key pins off these peaks here. But again, will need finishing. You get one of my favourite rakes of all time, the L rake or the city rake. Again, not really for raking in and out. This is more to simulate the bidding, so you're moving it up and down. But absolutely fantastic. I use one of these all the time. Now, the last one, except for your ball, which I showed you that I haven't finished, that's for wafer locks, for raking them. You also get a half ball for wafer locks. Again, will need finishing. As you can see, I've rounded this one out a bit. So it glides in nice and smooth. You get a double-ended tool. You get a nice little half diamond on one end, and again I've just finished this one just enough. I haven't gone perfect on it. I probably will finish these off a bit more, but you get a half diamond, and you get this little kinetic attack tool again, a little rake. Very, very sharp peaks on this, so more zipping out to bounce those pins. But nice little one to have in there. When they come in the kit, they are all like this. So once you finish sanding all them and clean them right up, you get these little plastic gripped tubes for the handles, and they quite easily just slide on like this. Normally you do this in a vise, not in your hands, but you get the point. You can slide them on, just clamp this end in your vise and just gently slide it on. And then when you're finished, if you break one of these or you don't want the handles on there, you can just put this end in the vise again, just clamp it enough to hold it, and then you can slide these straight back off. I've done that with some of these when I first got them, just to see, and these will slide off. The last pick you get isn't a pick. This is a beautiful, awesome little broken key extractor. You can see it's got a very sharp point, and it will, there we go, it's digging into the skin on my finger, as you can see, so quite sharp, which is just what you want. Again, stainless steel, 24 thousandths of an inch thick. Just thin this, well, polish this one just a little bit, and if I find it, thought I'd show you quickly how to use these. So you can see there's a bit of a broken key in there. I pre-snapped the key. This isn't the actual key for this lock, but just an old one I had laying around. So you've been out, you had a good night out, as you do, come home, you're stumbling around, you put your key in, you try and turn it, and trying to unlock your door, and you snap the key. And then, being shall I say, intoxicated. You just push your key in even more, enough so you can actually turn it, open up, get inside. Next morning you come out and you screwed yourself because you just broken your key and pushed it right into there, so you can't pull it out. Well, that's what this little tool's for. You slide it in with the hook part pointing down, in between the pins and the key, and you get it in there like that, and then pushing down on your key, and I'll try and get this to focus for you. You drag it forward like that. As you can see, it hooks in very sharply into your broken key. My camera will focus, and you can pull it out, pull that bit out, then you got fully functioning lock again. So awesome little tool to have. So that is everything you get in the Southord PXS-14. Awesome little kit for beginners, a must have. Now, you're probably wondering, price. Well, if you go to, I'll get my camera back up. If you can see, you go to www.locksmithstoolbox.com. You can pick this bad boy up at the time of making this video for $40. Absolute bargain. Well worth 40 bucks. You can spend the same amount on a really cheap Chinese kit that's poor quality and it'll just break and bend. This will last you a very long time. As I was saying, I've been simulating what a beginner would be doing. I was putting a lot of pressure on these, you know, and holding like this, trying to push pins up and force them up with heavy tension. They will withstand it. Absolutely awesome. They've got nice thickness for beginners along here, and perfect thickness being 24 thousandths that fit into majority of your keyways. So absolute awesome little kit, and a must grab it for any beginner. So that's that done. Better quickly wrap this one up. So as always follow the codes, keep Locksport legal, you know, don't go doing anything stupid. Come and join us on Discord at Extraordinary League of Pickers. Absolutely fantastic group of people on there, cannot recommend it enough. Also, don't forget to go and check out www.locksmithstoolbox.com and have a look around, order a set of these if you're a beginner, and some of the other awesome stuff. Got a lot on there, and excellent prices as well. Don't forget to come check us out on Instagram. We're also on Facebook and Twitter at Dark Arts Lockpicking. If you want to get in contact with me, you can email darkartslockpicking@gmail.com and I will get back to you. Please don't forget that subscribe button. I try and make, you know, a couple of videos a week, depending on work and everything else that goes on, as everyone knows what it's like. And yeah, if you like what you see, don't give a thumbs up. And until next time, cheers guys.